Biggest difference in their social behavior is that females are dominant in hyena society, whereas males are dominant in the world of the chimp. I loved studying those Ngorongoro hyenas at night when there was a moon. I would drive our VW camper to a hyena den where there were on one or two tiny black cubs. Grubs was usually asleep in the back of the car. As dusk settled, other older cubs would begin to appear. They were coming to play with the little ones, the ones who were not old enough to go visiting. What wonderful games went on around those dens in the moonlight. Sometimes the cubs played tag with an ostrich feather or an old bone. They had mock battles and tumbles over and over, wrestling and bidding. After hunting late at night, the and mothers hyena mothers would visit the dens. They would suckle their cubs and sometimes bring back a large bone or a, a whole head from a kill. And there were times when even the biggest and fattest of the mothers, Mrs. Dink and Baggage, for example, would start to play chasing, chasing each other, and the cubs around in circles, their fat bellies almost touching the ground. During the months I spent in a crater and afterward on a Serengeti, when Hugo was filming the wild dogs, there were other people that at Gombe watching the chimpanzees. I used to talk to them on the 2 days. I mean two-way radio almost every day. And quite often we went to Gombe to spend some time there ourselves. But when Grub was small, he had to be very careful. Chimpanzees, as I have said, are hunters. I knew that many years before I had arrived at babies for food. Of course, that seems shocking to us, but from the chimp's point of view, it is no different to take a human baby than a baboon baby. Some African tribes in West and Central Africa love to eat chimpanzees. Anyway, I took good care to always guard my baby very safely. When he came to Gombe, before he could walk, we built a cage for him. It was a safe place for his cot. We built a cage for him. I mean, inside the little one-roomed house where Hugo and I lived, their grub began to walk. He could no longer keep him in his safe cage, so we built another house down on the beach where the chimpanzees only sometimes roamed. We construct a big cage in veranda where where Grub could play safely.